Nadie sabe lo que va a pasar mañana. No.
Nadie sabe lo que va a pasar mañana. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow.
Claro, sí.
Facts.
Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow.
Vamos español, ¿qué va a pasar?
¿Tulingo?
That's literally like baller status.
I was about to say a little bit of Spanish, but I realized it was just a little bit of French.
Actually,
¿Qué?
this guy is being super polemic right now with this whole thing that's happening with the tickets and the tour that is, tour for the Nadie lo sabe lo que va a pasar mañana. It's insane. It's insane what's happening with Bad Bunny actually. And the Kardashians. And we go back at the booties.
Hey, oh my God. Mad booties.
And we go back to the booties.
Mad booty?
Hey, yo.
And then
Mad booty?
surgery.
Mad booty?
Already at the title. Bad booty.
Bad booty.
That's hilarious, man.
Hey, if you want to drop a freestyle, feel free. Versus flow.
I don't, yeah. Do a little Spanish, so I'll go for it.
Espanol. Ridiculous.
Mañana. Dinero.
Cerveza.
Oh my God. Dos cervezas, por favor.
Hey.
Yo, shout out to Presidente. They held me down. Presidente held me down.
Oh, man.
When I was down.
Crazy. Facts.
I mean, it wasn't just me. I know you guys all know about it. Yeah.
Mandem. It's not with an ice thing. A war.
What do you think it says again?
Monday.
Which would be fire because we do drop on Monday.
We do drop on a Monday.
So it does make sense. It does make sense.
We do drop on a Monday, but
It's not my fault that I have an accent.
I mean, he has an accent too, so it's accent on accent confusion.
I literally know, and I hear it in my accent. I'm like, he say Monday.
Monday.
That's hilarious.
Hombres.
What up, Patrick?
What up? We here. We out here, man.
We've got a very familiar, somewhat of a guest, but used to have a seat here. But he's back again. Welcome, my guy Brandon.
Brampton's
Still haven't deleted your drop. It's still there.
There we go. Love it.
I don't have one for you because I mean this is the third time you're here.
We need like plus finance.
Listen, I'm okay with the bitty bitty bum bum.
Bitty bum bum.
And we have our very, very special guest, the homie, the friend who's been on here. They call her, if you don't know her and you're from another country, you might just call her Tattoo Girl.
Tattoo Girl. That's it. Facts.
She's actually very, very famous and known for her tattooing skills anyways, especially on the melanated folks.
Hey.
We have Lorena in the building. Welcome again.
Harriet Tubman of tattoos.
Next time we're playing the bitty bitty bum bum.
Yeah, let's do it.
Bitty bitty bum bum.
We'll come out to that. Bitty bitty bum bum.
The Selena Quintanilla, not Selena Gomez, Selena Quintanilla, the queen.
Yeah, the real Selena.
The Selena.
Yeah. But
that is
this
not.
Was that's not. What are you thinking of?
Yo, my guy.
It's going to get a little miss up there. Listen.
Okay, let's start over again.
This is somewhat of a reunion, I guess, because it's been a few weeks since the wedding week.
Yes.
And all of us were in attendance. So welcome. And I'm so happy that you guys are here. I know we chatted. We had a pretty heavy wedding convo last time.
Yeah.
And I joked with you, Lorena. I'm like, yo, I need you to pull up so we can have some of the good vibes about what happened at the wedding because it wasn't all bad. So I'm very happy that you're able to pull up and have some fun with us.
Yeah, definitely.
Gracias, señor.
Yeah.
And say for Brandon, I feel like he had a different experience than the rest of us too. So
great experience, a lot of stories, of course. Great
fair.
Great reset.
Definitely.
Well, should we? Because I know we still wanted to touch on the good parts and some of the parts we didn't get to talk about, or I didn't experience because I mean everybody had their own version.
Yeah.
Dare we use our crack a crawler moment.
Let's get into it.
Dare we crack a crawler over this? So we have 2 options here. You can choose the prickly pear,
Right.
or the blueberry basil, or both. But you got to choose one,
Yeah, you
at,
gotta
one
choose
at a
one
time.
at a time.
Shout out to Bolin.
Yeah,
My guy Bolin.
I mean, my
Alright.
boy, he designed the cans, of course, but shout out the homies at Crawler. Make sure
Yes.
you get your crawlers at crawler.ca. They actually today, and I'm not sure how long this
That's
is going,
right.
but for Black Friday, they
weekend.
had their cases are half off.
Come on now.
You can get a case
Yeah.
for half off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start here with blueberry. I'm going blueberry.
You're going blueberry? All right. I'm going to go.
I'm a,
prickly
With
pear,
the prickly
blueberry.
Oh,
I've been looking at this blueberry for quite a long time. So.
All right. 2-2.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Get that right on the mic.
Salute.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. All the way over there. Cheers.
Salud a todos.
Hey.
Prosperidad.
And don't forget to pick up your crawler, y'all.
Yeah.
Drink
And if
crawler.
you didn't know about crawler, it's basically a porch crawler that they put in a can. It's got all the goodness in there as far as flavor goes, but it's a combination of things. So you got gin, you got
Combination.
vodka, you got light beer, and for mine it's blueberry basil, but we also got the prickly pear on top
Prickly
of that.
pear.
So
I liked it.
yeah,
Prickly pear? Prickly pear is nice, right? Yeah.
Blueberry is a problem. First of all.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Listen,
They know what they're
my
doing
fucking
over there. So you can get them directly from the source, crawler.ca. Today's Cracker Crawler segment is going to be on y'all wedding. Y'all experience in Jamaica.
Y'all wedding?
No, y'all experience at my wedding.
Yeah.
You had a good time.
Honestly, I mean, it was very interesting because as soon as the episode came out, I was all over. I was like, listening to everything, and I was blown away by all these insights that in my mind I have no idea that was going down.
Yeah.
And that the insights with with the planner, with the hotel, with the stress, the anxiety, the wrong music, the wrong this, the wrong that. I'm like, the crocodile people.
The crocodile.
So
people,
it's funny
man.
enough because as the first day we jumped at the beach, we literally left our luggage. We went to the beach, and I literally saw this guy. One of the first things is this guy coming out of the water was like halfway in the water, and I said, "This motherfucker's a crocodile Dundee."
Yeah, just the
This is a crocodile Dundee.
It's a crocodile.
And then he goes close. It's like, "You want some weed?" Like literally like water,
Yeah.
waterproof
Yeah.
containers
Waterproof weed.
with the weed,
Damn.
with the tour,
Weed is hilarious.
like plasticated, like
yeah.
he was
Many
ready.
drugs.
He was ready. So I said, "What the hell?" So from that day,
Yeah.
I got what is the crocodile Dundee? So I was even I was telling it.
Yeah.
So it's very, very. I mean, it's very accurate. That the whole like crocodile people. But at the same time, it's it was a whole different experience for me because obviously, yes, I knew about you guys. Obviously, were organized enough to send all the guests the itinerary of the wedding, the welcome party,
Yeah.
the the brunching, the rehearsal, the this
Yes.
and that. So I was already on point on like which day, what time, or what we were doing. But also we had those moments as well to chill and just unwind and like to do our things. I am that person. I mean, hey. I'm never bored.
No, you were
So
having a good
I
time.
always
Yeah.
exactly.
You were
So I
keeping
always
busy.
Yeah.
exactly. So I said, you know what? This is their day. This is their big day. We're gonna be obviously on the agenda, but also I want to do all of the activities, of the resort, inside the resort, and so and so. So I did everything I wanted to do. I did everything I wanted to do on the trip to Jamaica.
Nice.
Went to the Dolphin Cove, like swim with the sharks, swim with the
guys are-
stingrays,
Yeah.
with the dolphins.
You didn't swim with the sharks.
parents-
No, you
The
didn't swim with
parents.
sharks.
You swim. Oh yeah, you
swim
did.
with sharks?
I
You
did.
the
I jump in the thing with
Yeah,
the
the
sharks.
parents-
The parrots too.
Yeah, I did the parasailing. I did like some aqua, like some
Yeah.
nautical sports.
I saw you levitating
we were like
above the water.
literally.
It was crazy.
Yes.
Oh, you had like
Up
that.
there.
the
jetpack
morning,
thing
the
on?
morning of your wedding,
You're insane.
Wayne was like, so let me get this straight. He saw me. I was walking towards the parasailing with the boat.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, Lorena, so let me get this straight. So today's the wedding. Today's the big day. So it's literally like casual 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm doing some parasailing in the morning, and then I'm gonna see Shaq and Coco be married,
Yeah.
in the afternoon.
So casual.
Super casual. So casual.
Because
yeah.
he said like, what about something happens? That there's accidents. I'm like,
Right.
fuck this, like YOLO. I said
Six
YOLO.
Yeah.
I am going because you know what? This is one of my last days. This is one of the last days, and we're gonna be busy with the party. We're gonna be busy with the wedding later
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
So we're gonna take advantage of like our I am. So
Right.
we did everything we wanted, except for actually like the falls. That we didn't do it
Yeah, we
because
wanted
the
to
day
do
that
that.
rained,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
only day
yeah.
that rained.
Next time.
It was
so
exactly.
Next time.
Yeah. Honestly, it was very, very interesting for me as well because, well, obviously I'm Cuban. Hey.
Yeah, you down the street.
So we're neighbors. We're neighbors. Jamaica and Cuba, we're neighbors.
Yeah.
So I honestly, since I landed on Montego Bay and I literally, the doors open, it's like I'm going outside, picking up the luggage, like going to the bus, seeing the green, the fruits, the tropical, the this and that.
Like
it's just,
home?
it felt like home.
Yeah.
So it's, I called my mother. I said, this is like being back.
Yeah.
It's the same trees, the same
Sure,
palm
I'm sure the
trees,
agriculture is
the
all
same,
there.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just blown away by how beautiful it is. And because I've been, and not only because, I'm not talking about the whole like official tourist resort experience. And that's great.
Yeah.
But I actually went outside the resort. I did some stuff outside the resort. So I said, hey, this is amazing. I walked and this and that. Obviously, I was telling these guys that they were telling me because of my looks, like I got some street cred. So people would not they would not try to give me like tourist prices because I'll be like, no, homeboy, it's not gonna happen.
You sure they didn't see Connor and be like, maybe we'll give
no,
him
but you want me to tell you something? You want me to tell you something? We agree on this, him and I. Literally, I was like, just stay over here, sweetie.
Stay around the corner.
Stay at the beach. I'm that serious. I was like, just stay over here and let me go and talk to these guys and do all the negotiation and this and that. Because they were crocodile Dundee people, So I said, no. So I went over there by myself and I said, listen, I'm your sister here, man. Let's talk.
Yeah.
I know you're hustling. I got you. I'm gonna get you your money. That's fine. But do not give me fucking
Don't give me
tourist
Blanco
prices. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? It's like I'm gonna treat you right. I'm gonna take care of you. But you know what? Like you take care of me properly. Like and they did. And they did.
Yeah.
Everything that we wanted, the transportation, the chauffeur that took us out, drive us around, everything. It was great.
Nice.
So for me, I was like, everything was peachy.
So let me ask a question to both of you. Let me go to Brandon first and then you.
Yes.
Your favorite moment of the trip and then your favorite moment of the wedding day.
Oh man, that's really tough because last time I went to Jamaica was actually at the Moon Palace with my family as well too, right? So coming back to that,
at Ocho Rios,
we're in Ocho Rios. We're at the Moon Palace in 2018.
Oh wow!
They came back at the same time.
Wow.
20, the Shaq's wedding, right? So it was different. But back with my dad, with my parents in general, we were off in general, right? We were off. My bad. Hold on. I'm really right now, but no, we were out of all the time. We were out of the resort, so on and so forth. We're doing many things, but with this, it felt different because I was with people that I've known for such a long time. Right? You guys, right? Having a good time, going with my girlfriend as well too, having a great time with her as well. Seeing people get pressed at the jerk hut because they get the jerk chicken or jerk pork in enough time. Is that some of your wedding parties too? People got real cheese about the beach was perfect, everything's perfect. My favorite part of the entire wedding was your wedding day, honestly. Your wedding day.
What part of the wedding day?
I don't know. That's just handling that adversity with that. I don't know. Just seeing everything come together from the wedding to the wedding party to the swag surf to everything like that. Just after party, and me not sleeping and like everything. Everything was just perfect. Actually, right? So that was my favorite part for sure. And the people that were there, obviously, seeing the Candyman. No one knows the Candyman.
Oh my God!
Please tell us
I cannot believe I missed this guy.
He kept talking about the Candyman
over again. I'm like, am I seeing this by myself?
So what he's talking about is there was a dude that was wearing some kind of weird clownish outfit with multicolors. It was like a helmet almost on his head.
What?
And he had like this thing that he was pushing, a trolley that was full of candy, I believe.
There was a girl with him. She was dressed
there's a girl with him too.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
You saw it?
And they were playing like that song from the 50s, like the Candyman song that is creepy now because of the horror movies.
It reminded me of Christmas though. It reminded me of like Santa Claus coming around. I'm like, we're better than this.
Almost as
Ridiculous.
creepy, man.
I mean, Santa Claus can be creepy. That's a little
Yeah,
weird.
it was. I mean, what is going on?
It is creepy.
But it was just a great time. Honestly, just being with everyone, the man, the family in general, it was just an amazing time. I had a great time. It was a perfect reset for the middle of October for sure.
Sorry, I have to go back to this.
Okay.
I can't skip past this. I need more details on this Candyman. So, like, what was happening? What was
So he was in the lobby and he was going to he was trying to I don't know why the words the way that it comes out of my brain is praise on who's praying on kids.
Josh Giddy.
Breathe.
It was a little, you know,
But
it was a
he was
little
looking for the
cringe.
kids and he was playing this stupid song playing that song so that they can come get the candy. But he was on his like I don't know what that's.
Did you feel that the only thing missing was the band waiting outside of there?
He was more. He was giving like the Wiggles energy.
All I was trying to eat my panini. All I was trying to eat my panini and saying, Candyman, kept hearing it over and over again. And kids were coming for
That
it.
is
And it was the same man
I did
that was
miss
at
this
the
guy.
hibachi place after.
Yo.
The same man was at the hibachi. I'm like, yo, don't
didn't-
try to sing with me. Right?
I didn't saw this guy.
I did not
I missed
see this
it.
at
I
all.
missed it completely. I was hunting the guy with the coconuts. That's what I was doing. I was hunting down that guy with the coconut cart. I was like, hey.
The coconut man was my friend.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Yeah, and you know what? I grabbed like few of those coconuts, then I took it to the bar. And these guys put like some rum,
They
you
put the
know,
rum in
they
the
put some rum in the
coconut.
coconut.
Yeah.
Because back home we
They
had
put
the
rum in everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So these guys, you know, back home we had the saoko, which is like coconut water with
Yes,
rum,
with
right?
rum, yeah.
And like literally, like
It's-
that's
it's amazing.
Same thing in Jamaica, though.
You're hydrated
Exactly.
and you're a little tipsy.
Exactly.
Yeah, why
so
not?
I was hunting this guy down the beach, and I was like, "Hey, bro, 2 coconuts."
My girlfriend, my girlfriend saw your story. She's like, this girl's doing everything with that Irish man. I'm like, I don't know.
I have a quick audio clip just to play when you weren't sleeping and you were with all of my homies from Richmond Hill, my white boys. So
Yes.
you kept it going late and you were in the room with all of them. And then you sent me this video. I don't even know if you remember, but it was my
Probably
boy
not.
Jordan.
Let's play this.
Yes, yeah. So Shaq to do what? Shaq, come up here, buddy. Let's go.
I don't remember that.
This was at like 6 a.m.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Or 6:30.
Of course not.
I was like, I was smoking a blunt with with like Coco and like Malik.
This is the day
And
of the
Kenny.
wedding. This is the day of the
that's
wedding. Like the
and
night,
it was like
the night of the wedding.
I was done. I just remember just being a shell of myself. And this guy sending me this. My phone died.
it's so
Thank
funny.
God my phone died.
It's so funny because it's just like
Listen,
me back
no,
in Toronto.
your phone was being like in
go
our
to bed.
table.
Yeah. My phone said go to bed.
No, your phone was going all over. I said, guys, Alex.
Alex,
I was like, Alex, what are you doing? Because I realized
I gave
it
him
was
my
your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, you
And I
gave
said,
him your phone.
Alex, what the hell are you doing with Shaq's phone? And he was like, mistake.
That's hilarious.
That's something.
That's amazing.
But it's weird though, because like, just like Toronto, I'm like, yo, Shaq
Mistake.
Reed. She's like,
and I said,
yeah,
oh
probably.
my fucking God.
I'm like, we're not in Toronto. Like, we're literally 500 meters away
that's
from
like,
it.
yeah,
But it felt like I was in Toronto.
it felt
Like,
like
in a different
Toronto,
city,
yeah.
you know?
My answer
Yeah.
felt like I was far
I was
away.
literally far away.
Yeah.
Like,
That's funny.
I may not. Okay, come on, nigga.
No
Well,
one.
let me tell you.
Yeah, your favorite.
Let me tell you.
moments.
Let me tell you. I did like the fact that, in my opinion, well, my inner OCD, my inner little OCD person.
Yeah.
And since the beginning that I landed, that that I saw went to the resort and I saw the people. I honestly feel like and that's me personally. Now that I see all the madness behind this whole operation that we were trying to accomplish, I was like, how is this fucking possible? These people were not delivering, and at the same time, it's like I'm literally sitting on my chair in the pool or at the beach or whatever, and they were like on top of me. You want some drinks?
Yep.
You want this and that? You want new towels? And you can see them like little ants, like working and picking up things
Trying to get
and this
tips.
and that. And I said, you know what? I'm like, these people are really like working for the fucking tips, man. Like they're
It's
turning
that
up.
way. It's
But they
that
were
way.
like on top of me all the
Yeah.
time. As a tourist who is in a resort, I like that because honestly, I'm like, I will tip you. That's fine.
they're attentive.
But then
Don't put your hand out every time.
Exactly,
though,
but
please.
that's just exactly. But it was very clean and
Yes.
impeccable.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
I did like the
Alcohol in the
place.
room.
Really?
I was on the room where you could push the thing up. I broke it. I broke it
you
twice.
you didn't use
I broke
it?
it twice.
What do you mean? No, listen. The
Wait,
room,
you didn't know that there's alcohol in your room?
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no.
yeah, of course you did.
Of course. Excuse me.
course.
First of all,
Yeah.
yes. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
And second of all, hey, what were Irish man?
I was
Like,
about
what do
to
you think
say,
is gonna
I was about to say,
happen?
he would've found
What do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah,
Those bottles of wine were gone.
They're gone.
Like,
Not only that, then when you open the door and then you have the thing you press up and there's a rum.
dispenser.
There's
Yeah. Yeah.
These people want to kill me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was different.
So that was one thing, like at least in regards the resort, in regards and the beach was beautiful. Like
Yeah,
you know,
the
it
beach is
has.
beautiful,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have a really close feeling with this because it's like they give me all the Caribbean vibe, right? All the Caribbean vibes that I need and I
Yes.
like.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I really like that. And then favorite part of your wedding,
Yeah.
your first dance with Coco.
Really?
Wow.
I
Okay.
cried.
Wow.
Really?
I was holding my shit. I was seriously sitting there. Also because I had my plus one, I had my date, I had my boyfriend sitting next to me, and I was like, I can't be this person right now, like crying like a child.
Weddings will do that.
But
to
you know
though.
what?
Yeah.
And I tell you why. Also because obviously, well, it's the wedding and you get into this whole like vibe and energy and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But I also personally, and I knew from before, him and her, and it's like I couldn't honestly think about better people for each other. So I said, this is something, you know, it's another level of you know, like love and compenetration and just being in the dance floor, and this is your first dance. Coco did this cute thing, kind of going around with her heels, and then went around and then hug shagging. I'm like, I'm crying.
Yeah. Honestly, even when Alan was speaking, I don't
I'm
know.
fucking crying.
When Alan was speaking, I was like tearing up, but I look at Shaki, nothing in his eye. I'm like, why am I tearing up?
You know, you want me to tell you?
Listen.
So
Yeah.
I was looking at them. I'm crying.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best to not be like, you know, like going full on this, going into my feelings on this. So I'm like doing that, and then worst shit ever. I mean, worse in the sense that like, I'm looking at the other side. Guess what I see? Your dad.
Yeah.
Cry, like. It was so emotional, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't. Like this is too much,
That
man.
had me.
It's so beautiful to witness this. This is a beautiful moment, indeed."
No, we looked at we actually watched the video the other day for the first time. Thankful that they actually did catch all the speeches. I didn't know that they did. Yeah, that had me definitely rewatching.
That had me.
Honestly,
Yeah.
one Jamaican person that worked at the resort that was like, "You're Jamaican? Okay." And treated you as such. It was like respect, welcome home, because he was supposed to be gone and he stayed on his own time. He didn't get paid for that time.
Oh, you're talking about the videographer dude, yeah.
Yeah.
He ended up staying a little bit later for us, thank God.
That's
good.
The Big Sean Paul.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, it was crazy though. Just to piggyback off of that, like, the speeches got me, the dances got me to the point where, like, I don't even know if you remember this, but like, I went up to you. First, I was talking to Coco, and then I was trying to talk to you, and I was like, I couldn't even speak because I was literally about to cry. I told this guy, like, I don't know if you remember this, but I was like, I had words I wanted to say to you, and I'm like, I was literally about to like.
No, I remember you saying something.
I lost it.
I lost it on
that
like,
table.
I can't even.
And then
like,
I'm like
speak.
literally, and then obviously Connor's like, as some, you know, a couple of times like look at me, kind of like, are you feeling it? Are you feeling this? And I was just like literally breathing.
Yeah.
I'm like literally breathing, just like,
Yeah.
it's so lovely.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I just couldn't. I couldn't handle it. It was the cutest shit ever.
Yeah.
I never seen. Well, and I've been in different weddings.
For
honestly,
sure.
I think probably I've been in a few weddings in my lifetime, and I have to say probably, you know, my brothers, yours, another friend of mine that got married that did also get away wedding, and I was like, these are very few people, you know, like I can see the real chance, real moments, and I said, oh my god, this is crazy. I'm like, oh my god.
I know. Can we put one up for Shaq?
Yes.
Cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Cheers. And shout out to Brandon who's pulling up. He was another wedding party homie, so he was out there. Yeah,
great time, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. It was
I never wanted for a drink. I never wanted for a snack.
Yeah, word. Yeah, Brandon. So let's talk about that for 1 second. Brandon, I gave people some we assigned roles to the wedding party, so I think Patrick's was making sure that we had that the photo
app and stuff,
app set up and let everybody know about it. Brandon's was, I don't want to be hungry, I don't want to be sober. If I'm thirsty and I can't get to it, I want to make sure you can help me. Brandon, line it up. This guy took his job so serious. He came through, gave me and Coco some shots, and he was ready to get us some more. I had to tell him to slow down at one point while things weren't going right before the whole ceremony and everything. He gave me my drink and he was checking on me, making sure I was good.
Yeah.
Kudos.
Honestly, shout out to Krista too, because Krista really
she co-piloted that one.
Big up.
Good one, so.
Yeah.
No, I took it really seriously, and it was a really serious time, right? So I was on time from the start when we did that walkthrough, and certain mans were not. But
wow.
I don't know. No, it was a perfect wedding. Honestly, one of my more favorite. I've been a groomsman in probably 5 weddings now, and this is probably on the top of it, right?
So you're a vet in the game.
So really
definitely.
So
I mean, disregard the whole stuff that I'm like. I was listening to the episode, and I'm like, how the hell? It was insane. I'm like, and obviously you were like doing explaining in detail all the insights, and I was just thinking like, oh my God, so much that I didn't even, I didn't even realize, or I didn't even, it didn't cross my mind that you guys were experiencing.
Yeah, and one thing I realized too, and I mean, Krista talks to, because Krista's always in Jamaica and go back and forth with him. I have a lot of family in Jamaica. Bro, it's so hot down there. Listen, they're not gonna care about their job. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. You're in Jamaica. It's so hard to care about your job too much, and you're in the heat all the time. Like the jerk up man did not care about the job. So what you gotta stick with?
He needed a bigger speaker. He needed a bigger speaker at least.
100%. Like I'm telling you, it's too warm down there to care about your job.
I wanted to talk about music real quick.
Let's get into it.
There was some new music that dropped last week. I'm just gonna do a quick gloss over.
All right.
I don't know if you guys listened to much of what had come out
last week or this week.
Both.
Yeah, Scary Hours.
Let's start with
Scary Hours.
Let's start. Okay, fine. Scary Hours.
Oh, you don't have to do it. Okay.
No, I want to. I have an opinion. Let's talk about it. Scary Hours.
Oh, you got an opinion? Okay.
So Drake announced in the middle of last week, or like Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah. It might have been like late Wednesday. He announced that not deluxe, but Scary Hours 3 was coming. Scary Hours 3, so it was a new project as far as the way he lined it up, and so he was basically saying, contrary to what he was saying on with the last rollout with his most recent album, he was saying, actually, I was feeling quite inspired the past 5 days. I just decided to go in and just, when you're that inspired, you gotta, keep it going.
Let the demons out.
Blah, 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 whatever. Roll out. He's at Roy Thompson Hall or wherever he was. And
I'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you didn't want to invite mans, but okay.
Bro,
Okay.
Do you want me to get into it?
I can get into it.
What, did he invite IKEA people for
Shout out to Drizzy. Shout out to Drizzy.
Pre-COVID, Pat would always invite me to his house parties. And then after post-COVID, something happened. We was not invited me to. We used to always go.
Hold on. Box up. Give me the floor.
I know what you're talking about. The nostalgia part.
Give me the floor.
Hold on. When we get there, we're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
We'll get to the release.
I need ISO.
Yeah, you do. So we get to Friday midnight. It drops. You get the 5 songs.
Yes.
I listened to it. It was all like bars. Like every single song was like, I'm just gonna give you like hip hop, like some Jay-Z-esque-ness.
Yeah.
To me, as a consumer who's heard all the criticism and then seen Drake with this rollout, 5 days, I was inspired.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't buy it. And I feel like Drake felt like he left out an audience and double backed and said, "Here you guys go. Take this too." Yep. So all you old heads, all you New Yorkers,
actual
Joe Budden
dogs
and
for the dogs, for the real dogs.
And I guess the dogs.
The dogs.
This I give you something to chew on.
Cheese. Cheese.
And I think it satisfied it, but I thought it was kind of a weak move if you're gonna stand 10 toes in your project and what you did. I just wish that you just maybe included it before.
Facts.
Maybe you said like, this is just, instead of saying this is Scary Hours, this is a new project. This is why not just say here's just the deluxe?
Exactly. Which he tried to do, because if you go back to it, it's scary. It's what was the album called? I don't even remember the name of the album now.
That's crazy.
For all
the dogs, but it's like deluxe with Scary Hours. So he kind of tried to bundle it as a deluxe when he really should have just, like, to your point, just put this on the album to begin with. This is what we wanted.
So it felt like a last minute thing and be like, okay, let me just throw this bone here.
Yeah, because he heard the criticism, to your point. He heard everyone saying, yo, what the hell is this? It's not what we wanted. He was talking a big game before the album. I love Drake, but he was talking a big game before the album. The rollout was crazy. The album drops and it's kind of like, I don't know. And then everyone criticizes it, and he's like, all right.
And then he's like, boom, here
you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Something else so you can chew.
Nice that. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But it's like, nah, it's too late. It's too late.
So, I mean, it was already done. Like, I feel like he could have stood on what he created. He just dropped the music video for a first person shooter, which was
just came out the same
big budget,
huge budget,
and he lots of Easter eggs in there.
Yes.
Lots of symbolism in there. Nods to other shit, especially Michael.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like, why not just leave it?
I know.
Is that the greatest music video of all time?
Okay.
No. Okay.
Who is it? Thriller still?
I don't even know if it's Thriller. No.
I don't even know, but like, you can't say that's a great.
I think it's a great music video.
But of all time?
Yeah, but not but all time.
Of all time?
No.
That's a great music video.
All time?
No.
You're saying that because you have it's a recency bias, right? You have that right now.
That's you saying.
I understand what I'm saying, and I can listen to this on YouTube as well too. But anyways, listen as a Drake stan. I appreciate this.
I love that
He's released 4 albums essentially, or 4 different packages within 18 months. That's unprecedented. From house music to what he had with, of course, the one with the girl on the front.
Her Loss.
Her Loss. Yeah. To For All the Dogs, and then to Scary Hours is a great package of stuff within 18 months. Of course. So I thought for the fans in general, this is a great sample size right now. Even though after he said initially, right after releasing For All the Dogs, that he would take a little leave of absence. He didn't.
Do you think that the For All the Dogs criticism came from people that are used to being the core audience that are now not the core audience and just like feeling completely left out?
No, I think
there's that to say. He's gone with the streamers, younger Gen Z people. Yes. He's got Bad Bunny on there. That's a whole world of an audience.
He's not dumb. He's like trying to be like Bad Bunny, for example. Like right now, he's dominating
everything.
With the Latino. So he's not dumb. He's not dumb. Of course, like he's gonna be like here, come on, boy. Let's do something.
I mean,
and then let's just throw it out there. And remember that song that he did it from before, that he even like saying some stuff in Spanish and this and that. So even my mother loved that song. Even my mother loved that song. She told me, it's like, is he Dominicano? It's like, that's Drake.
From Toronto.
From Toronto. So it's like, what do you mean?
He no Dominicano.
It's like, no. It's like, he's not Dominicano. This is Drake, mama. She's like, oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, Drake's not stupid. He's not stupid. Like, he's not dumb. Like, he plays to what's popular. He plays to
exactly.
He's always done
it was all intentional.
This is intentional. I think that he's trying to cover whatever ground, whatever target audience, that he's like, okay, let me throw this over here. Okay, let me throw the dancing. Remember, he was so criticized about this. I even did a reel with this. I had over, I don't even know how many fucking views with this reel. And with the, what is the name? We mentioned this song before. Oh my God, massive.
Oh,
this is a big song.
With the massive.
Yeah.
And
Huge.
you know what? Like,
Yes.
I got so many views. Obviously, the content and all the stuff for the page, but
Beats
like,
fire.
I had so many views with this song. I had so many views with this song, and it was undeniable. Like, it was undeniable that people were actually enjoying. At the beginning, you could say whatever, but like, if you're on a top roof, as I said on the reel, top roof, drinking hand. It's sunny.
It's gonna
and it's gonna hit you, and you're gonna move. You're gonna move with this.
Absolutely.
You know.
So I have a question about somebody who did the complete opposite with something that came out. So Andre 3000, we know him as one of the greatest rappers ever to have ever done it. But I think similar timeline. No, similar timeline. He announced that he was gonna come out with his album.
Yep.
Everybody went nuts, and I was like, okay. First, I was like, I don't want to get too excited because the last time I heard about this, it wasn't real.
Right.
And then we got like, I think it was really confirmed. We got a track list. He talked to GQ.
Yep.
And we're like, okay, it's really happening.
Yeah.
I don't think we all knew what to expect, but we knew there was gonna be mad flutes.
Yes.
We knew that. He had talked to GQ and mentioned that it was going to be hard for him to rap. Like, he just doesn't feel like that's the art form to get out any of his creative expression out, essentially, is what he's saying. I'm paraphrasing.
Right.
And then the album dropped, and I wish that I could have been there for any of these listening parties that happened where they thought that they were going to get some rap, and
but
all they got was some, like, sound bath music.
Yeah. Yo, honestly, that album was different.
Which is great.
The album was different, bro. I tried to put that on, and like, I tried to listen because I knew it was gonna be instrumental.
What was your move? How did you do it? How'd you do it? Because my boy Gianni came over. My boy Gianni came over, and he's like, "Yo, put on the new Andre," and we did, and I was like, this is weird. I'm entertaining. This is on in the background. Like, I don't think you do this.
I started to drift away. I put it on at work, and I'm like, I'm not working right now. It took me to a different level. Like,
do that before bed.
I don't. You know me. I don't smoke or anything like that. But I felt like if I had smoked and listened to this,
you gotta do mushrooms on that shit, bro.
I'd be in a different place. Like, I felt like I was in an astral plane. Like, I felt I was somewhere else. Like, it's a different kind of vibe. I'm not mad at it. I actually kind of like it, but you got to be in the right setting for it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to be like, you got to be zen. You got to be
not for everyone, not for every moment.
Yeah, not for everyone.
It's not for everyone, not for every moment.
No, but it was. As someone who's seen Andre like do his thing, like I've seen him in his actor bag, obviously seen him do the music. He's an artist, so I get it, you know. And him explaining that he's not feeling the rap right now, like it's not coming to him that way. But what it is this instrumental stuff. I'm like, cool, do it. What threw me off is the song titles. I don't know if you guys saw the track
song
listing.
titles are crazy.
The song, I don't have them right now, but I don't know if you have them. But the song titles were nuts. I was like, yo, this guy is like.
But if he's already,
stuff,
if before,
I love it.
but if before he's already sitting back and be like, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
This is gonna happen.
Right.
And kind of giving you, I wouldn't say the preview, but kind of telling you, hey, this is not what you have seen me doing, you know.
Yeah.
So be prepared for whatever is going on. It's dropping.
It's
you
gonna
know?
be different, yeah.
And obviously, it's not gonna be for everyone, and people gonna be like, what? Like, what is this now? But you know what? You can dig it. You know, that's it.
Hey, I hate to bring him back to this light skinned man, but Drake said the same thing. He's like, listen, when people said, he said on the track, he said, people are always asking for the old Drake. Where's it coming? He's like, I don't know where that man is anymore. I don't know where it is.
But it's also true because you're not that person anymore. We can't expect these artists to be giving us that music they did when they first came out because we're not the same people we were when the music came out. So how can we expect them to make that same music? You know what I mean?
I really hope that I'm not the same person in 2013.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would I do that? It's like I look back and I'm like, I don't even like that Lorena anymore. I'm sorry, it's not coming back.
It's a wild girl.
So why?
Like you said, I have access to the album obviously on like my Spotify or whatever, but like the titles are their stories basically.
Yeah.
Like they're so long that I can't read them on Spotify, so I have to Google other places to have them.
But that's the whole point. That's the whole point, probably. You know, like to have that type of vibe going on, and then the title, and then it's a story.
Well, there's no words anywhere else. So he starts the album off. First song is "I Swear." I really wanted to make a rap album, but this is literally the way the wind blew me.
That
sounds cool. No, it sounds great.
Yes, sir.
Here's another one. The next one was The slang word pussy rolls off the tongue with far better ease than the proper word vagina. Do you agree?
Facts. Facts.
It's giving me. You know what? You know what? It's giving me poetry vibes.
It is.
Yeah, it's very poetry.
It's giving me, honestly, it's giving me poetry vibes.
It's very poetic.
Okay, how about this one? That night in Hawaii when I turned into a panther and started making these low register purring tones that I couldn't control, shit was wild. That's the title of the song.
That sounds like a man on shrooms.
Listen, it sounds like a man is retired. That sounds like a man on shrooms. Retirement.
Ayahuasca.
This man was purring. This man was purring like a kitty cat.
Man's in another dimension.
He told you what happened without telling you what happened.
Facts. He's telling, yeah.
This guy, this one is kind of poetic. There's double entendres and all kinds of shit. But it said bipolar disorder's daughter wears a 3,000 button down embroidered. He spells it's spelled bi as in purchase something.
Right.
Polo as in like a polo down. Yeah. Disorder's daughter wears a 3,000 button down embroidered.
I feel like I already know who he's talking about.
Is his daughter bipolar or polar or something?
I was thinking about a certain artist who is bipolar, whose daughter could very well be in a button down polo.
Yo, that's Kanye.
Smith?
He's talking about Kanye.
Oh wow.
I'm saying.
He's talking about Kanye.
I'm just saying. You know what would be crazy to me? I don't know why my mind just went there, and maybe Coco can back me up on this. What if Erykah Badu was on this album?
Doing what?
Just doing her thing. What she does.
What about Lauryn Hill?
Well, I was specifically saying her because that's like one of his exes. But like, if she was on this, just doing what she does, I feel like that would be fire. Just adding some background vocals.
Why is Erykah Badu?
You're saying the thought.
Oh, like a hypothetical.
Yeah.
I mean, I had hoped that something like that would happen, but that's not his journey.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying though, as a fan, as someone who like likes both their music, I just
Erykah Badu ruins everyone.
I had hope, but I've let it go.
Fair. All right.
Yeah.
Erykah Badu has ruined every good man.
All right. All right. But yo,
We still love her.
Absolutely.
of course.
She's one of my favorites, Coco.
Everyone knows it's the truth though.
She's my idol. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Love her.
But there was a lot of music that dropped too, though.
Oh, and then there was also Wayne and 2 Chainz. They dropped,
Yes.
I think Collie Grove is what it's called.
I don't know what it's called, but Welcome
to Collie Grove.
Lil Wayne is
On a tear.
On a tear right now. If y'all haven't been listening, y'all need to listen. This is like vintage.
So I'm gonna tell you because I listened to like part of this album already.
Yeah.
It's narrated by 50 Cent, which is crazy.
Jeez.
Oh wow.
Like 50's just talking shit, and it's like a storytelling type of perspective.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then it's just going right into Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz, and it's to anybody who has listened to these guys throughout the years. They're like, 2 Chainz is probably in his mid 40s now, I think.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne is pushing 40.
Yes.
No, he's over 40.
No,
He's over 40.
Is he over 40?
He's over 40 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like Drake's only 37.
Yeah, true. He's
Yeah,
probably over 40.
that's true. That's very true.
82.
Look him up.
82 means he's definitely
Look at that.
82, 39. No,
30, no, 82.
40.
We gotta talk about millennial math.
41 then.
82.
41 years old.
41. Yeah.
82.
So
He's an elder millennial.
yeah. So these guys they're in their 40s. They came out with this album just now, and like I'm gonna tell you, it's like the best case scenario for what you thought this album could have been.
Wow.
Like you got your Wayne
Big
bars,
deal.
you're getting like some of the vibes that are reminiscent of old ways, and then you're also getting like 2 Chainz doing his thing on top of that, who is 46 exactly.
Jeez.
Narrated by 50.
Jeez.
Mad songs. They got Marsha Ambrose on there. They got
I love her. So
Fabulous is on there.
Oh,
Nice.
Benny the Butcher's on there.
Benny, okay.
And there's one more person that I'm forgetting, but it's a very concise. It's concise for a project that has as many songs as it does.
damn.
So I encourage everybody to listen to it. That's a gym one for you, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what I was listening to in the gym?
What?
Shout out to Bust the Bus.
Oh, he dropped. Yeah,
He dropped this week. This album's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's got everyone's featured on there. Like everyone's featured on there. But we played a song earlier featuring Bia.
Yeah.
So he does this thing where he's mixing in like new school with like old school vibes, like new school artists, old school vibes. Busta Rhymes is crazy. Like you already know his rhymes are gonna be one thing, but the beats, production, just everything is just crazy, bro. Like this is a good album. Like it's long. I think it's like 20 something songs, but it's good.
Is Split Stars featured on it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Production is good. Like it's just
Shout out to my Trini man.
Yeah. It's dope, man. Like honestly, I'm been impressed the past couple of weeks of just some of these old school artists. I hate using the term old school, but like the guys that we grew up with. Yeah, no, it's facts. It is old school.
Facts,
you know what I mean? But like they're still doing their thing, and it's not even them trying to be sounding like today. Like it's like it's still modern, but it's them. You know what I mean? Like they're just rapping and they're authentic to who they are, their style, but it still fits today. It's still current. And I love that. I love that. Like you said, Wayne, 2 Chainz, like 50s on some stuff. Like you know what I mean? We're talking about Busta. Like they're doing their thing still, and I love to see that because we're at a point where it's like, what, hip hop? We just celebrated 50 years of hip hop.
Yeah.
It's not going nowhere. Like these are guys, like I talk about Busta, like he's someone who came up like not the first generation of hip hop, but like right there. You know what I mean? And he's still doing it. So I love to see that. So yeah.
Speaking of soca, shout out to y'all and during the wedding holding up the chairs and doing your shirt thing.
I didn't hold up the chair. They held me up.
Oh, they held the chair.
They held me up on the chair.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to capture the beautiful moment. There I can see I can honestly just see Shaq on the chair, and I see his face. I know you. I seen his face, and it's probably and then you said it. You said it that it was like literally what you was crossing your mind. It's like, where is Coco?
I didn't know that I was saying it.
Because you were looking around, and I can see like how these guys were like going around in the chair, and he's like searching in the crowd for Coco, because at that point I think she was like saying hello.
She was changing.
She was changing. Yeah. So, but it was so much fun. Oh my god.
Coco, how many wardrobe changes that day?
3.
Yeah.
Dang.
3. Yeah. Hey, I keep my eye out.
Dang.
I want to, as we're still on music, and I want to bring this up because it's right before I'm sure we'll need a drink. I want to talk about Dirty Diddy.
My
Dirty Diddy money.
Dirty Diddy. Diddy's dirty money. Let's talk about his dirty money.
He needs to show like power, man. This guy's an absolute menace.
He is a menace to society, bro.
So his, I guess it's been years ago. He was quote unquote dating Cassie.
Yes.
Who I think was young at that time, maybe like 19, 20. Why were you laughing?
He's already cracking up. My brother is already cracking up.
We lost him.
It's like
We lost Brad.
He's done. He's done.
Yeah, he was
Bringing up memories.
Jeez. Oh, Lord.
Well, he's basically been accused of what is it, like sexual assault, sex
trafficking,
drugging her,
rape,
interrogation.
Honestly, it doesn't get worse than this. It doesn't get worse than this scenario. I don't know.
Jesus, that sounds horrible. Oh my god.
Damn.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's crazy. So yeah, that all came out, and that's like, I think for people that have been around the industry,
you gotta drink to that one.
Yeah, for people that have been around the industry, for people that have just kind of been aware of Diddy in general over the years, you've heard of
Diddy Dirty.
You've heard of potential things. You might have caught a couple rumors here or there.
Brother love. He tried to be,
And this seemed to be the first time that like all of these somewhat allegations, rumors, and things like that were legally brought forward in a place where it's like, yo, this is probably true.
Yeah.
And it was when something like that comes out, I'm also just gonna say it's something that I've noticed. Usually you get people that come out and be like, yeah, that ain't Diddy, man. Diddy would never.
Right. They jumped into the defense,
All I saw was like former colleagues and people that have worked with him in the past that are just kind of like tiptoeing around the conversation and saying, yo, he did that shit, fuck Diddy, blah blah blah. But like addressing it in a way where it's like, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be the one out here to tell you everything and confirm it all when he's out here blowing up Kid Cudi's car.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Remember, he played the Joker on Halloween. You remember how after everything we actually talked about that.
Yeah.
But remember, someone accused it for something in '91. Imagine waiting 32 years to say something about Diddy. This guy's actually doing. He's literally a villain. 32 years.
He is.
Well, you might have to wait 32 years based on the level of power and influence that this man has. You say
exactly, but that I was gonna tell you because I'm like, you know what? Like he probably can get away with all this shit, like covering his tracks.
Yeah,
like,
there's NDAs, there's threats,
whatever. You know what I mean? And we have to say, like, you know, I mean, we don't have to, but we should. So the case that Cassie had, like, they settled that
immediately, day after.
Yeah.
But there's been 3 more accusations of sexual assault. So he's facing 3 more lawsuits as of, like, what day were we recording? As of today, there's 3 lawsuits that he's facing accusing him of sexual assault. And there's other stuff that's coming out right now. So to your point, there's people who are now like, I think she opened up the door for people to feel safe and feel comfortable to come out and tell their truth and tell their side of the story. But it also talks to the darker side of the industry, which for years people have been tiptoeing around what they feel Diddy's played a part in or what people in his position have played a part in. And I feel like now people are just letting it fly. They're just really coming out and saying, like, yo, this is what has happened to me as a result of being associated with this person. And you know, I hope we get to the bottom of it, because if this stuff's really, I don't know if we will.
We're not gonna get.
I don't know, man. I feel like I hope we do.
You know, and obviously, I'm sure, like, he's like denial.
100%.
Like, he's on the denial.
I don't even think it's a denial. You don't say anything for a while. We're not going to hear from Diddy for a minute. Diageo is distancing themselves from running their current commercials that they have in market. 50, as I said, one of those people that is just that have been that's one of his colleagues over the past 20 years or so. It's an old story. Not old, like maybe in the past couple of years. But it's funny to hear this in hindsight, knowing the kind of guy that we hear Diddy is being accused of being.
Like, it's like, so when we gonna get the chance to, you know, to kick it, like, we could just hang out. Nigga, we gotta kick it. This is okay. You're telling me we gotta kick it and shit, and he's like, yo, why don't we, like, go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I'll pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said? I got the fuck away from him, because I was like, this nigga, like, the fucking, this nigga just tell me he's taking me shopping. This is shit that goes on. So there's a little fruit pile. Trust me. You see these little weird ass pictures and shit like that out there. I'm just sitting out there for no reason. If you don't see accident pictures with me like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, later you gonna find out a little shit that I'll be saying.
Wow.
So later you gonna find out.
And now we're finding out because we've been hearing those stories about what he's been doing.
Why would Diddy offer to take 50 shopping? What is wrong with this guy? And then they're showing clips now of other people. They're like
Usher.
Well,
they're digging.
Not that Usher one, but this Meek Mill one.
They're digging.
There's a picture of Meek Mill and where is it? Here, Meek Mill and Diddy matching outfits.
Wow.
He definitely accepted the the shopping trip.
Damn.
Definitely.
Listen to this uncomfortable clip as well.
What's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Every time I see a rapper around Diddy, no matter what, like they're always like a little bit like
shy.
Okay, just get like.
Also, like, don't be calling him daddy.
We talked about this years ago. We talked about this. We talked about this years ago when Fabulous and Diddy was on Drink Champs.
Too much.
And Diddy was just like, "How come we didn't? How come you don't want to party with me no more?"
Yeah, I remember that.
And he was calling him daddy nonstop.
Yeah, yo. Like
it was crazy.
It's crazy, bro. And it's, you know what's wild is like I remember growing up and always hearing about like watching these interviews, and you always hear about Diddy's parties, the house parties at Diddy's, legendary parties at Diddy's. But like I never really understood, and now I'm starting to realize like what was going on at those parties at Diddy's. Like why were they letting
Diddy the dirty?
Cassie is his son's
Diddy's dirty money, bro.
Cassie is his son's ex-girlfriend.
Cassie is his son's
ex-girlfriend. You guys realize that, right? His Diddy's son's ex-girlfriend is Cassie.
Damn.
And you
is it Cassie or no? That was another girl. That was another girl that was more recent, no?
Isn't that Lori Harvey?
That's
whoa. I don't know.
It was another girl.
Lori Harvey
because Cassie was a while ago.
Yeah. And then she dated Puffy.
Right.
It wasn't Cassie. It was somebody else. But yes, he did date his.
I didn't realize this. This is a brand new information.
I've done some digging, but all I know is listen. I used to have a lot of Sean John. Sean has his brand, right?
Word, I had that.
I was trying to bring it Red Cross, and they said, "Nah, it's Red Cross. They want to take my stuff from Sean John."
Red Cross said, "Nah, it's tainted."
No, we're not taking that.
Well, I mean, I feel at least a little bit happy for Cassie, as she seems to have gotten the bag. At least that I don't know how much closure you can really get from some monstrous situations like that, or alleged ones that seem pretty true.
Yeah.
But I mean, the truth seems to be coming to the light as much as it can with somebody who's as resourceful and powerful as he is.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
To have a settlement in 2 days is crazy.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That shit was shut
Bring
down
it to the mic.
quick.
Bring it to the mic.
So you know how he just gave up his publishing a few months ago?
Yes.
Well, there's a couple people that have come out. Aubrey O'Day is one of them who was signed. Jesus Christ.
Might actually be popular.
Someone turned that off.
That is wild. It's actually
Go ahead.
Sorry.
He gave away his the pubs.
Yeah.
Right? And everybody was like, that seems weird. Like, why would he do that? Just overly generous after all this time. Interesting.
Right.
People have fought. You know?
Yeah.
And then also other people decided not to sign. They didn't say why. They were like, fuck that. Right? And they didn't really say why. Well, now there's a couple people saying, well, to sign that deal, you had to also sign a indefinite NDA, which means you couldn't testify for, like, say, Cassie or whoever else.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
Or for yourself.
Shit.
And there was something else. You had to sign something else. There was another part of it that you had to sign away. Like,
Yeah.
Where that was really what you were signing.
Wow.
It was like you were signing
It's a deal with the devil.
A fraction of what you were owed, a very small percentage of what you were owed for your silence forever.
Wow.
And certain people didn't, and those were the people that were able to speak out publicly for her, which is why in 24 hours, a case that wasn't just Puff, it was universal.
For sure, everyone was up in there.
That became a whole storm.
Do you think that that's something that, like, is there something tied together there, or are these just separate things? Like, thoughts?
All I know is that man set someone's car on fire. That man is a madman. Listen, that's all you have to know. That guy is a madman. He definitely thinks he's a narco. That's all I want to say. He thinks he's a joker.
Man. The industry's crazy though. It's like one of those things where it's like, yo, there's so much corruption, and these artists that we look at and think they have so much power, they really don't have that much power. You know what I mean? Like they're signed to these deals or these contracts where it's like, you want to speak out? Okay, cool. But guess what? We're going to take everything from you.
Yeah.
Or we'll just buy your silence. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's crazy because so many people now, like I'm seeing Jimmy Iovine's getting sued for stuff. Like even the mayor of New York now, who was friends with Diddy, he's getting caught up in cases now. So I'm like, how far does this stuff go? Like,
no, believe me, it's crazy. Yeah, it's like a web that is like dragging everyone into this.
Yeah.
It's like shows, right? You see everyone getting pulled in.
Yes. Real life Ricos.
Yo, for real though. Interesting. I want to take this time to have a beverage.
Yeah.
Let's make one.
Let's cleanse it. Let's cleanse.
Wait, were you able to fill this with ice, please? I don't know if you guys have noticed watching this video. I mean, if you're just listening to it, you haven't noticed shit.
But you should watch the video. Like, you really should watch it.
We have a new drink sponsor. I know we have our homies Crawler. That's our RTD ready to drink partner. Yes. But we also have a new whiskey spirit partner.
Hey.
And that is Stiff Upper Lip over here from
Shout out
Old
to
Sons
Stiff Upper
Brewery,
Lip.
our friends at Old Sons Brewery. So we got ourselves nice little bottle to crack. So we're gonna have ourselves our new segment that we're gonna have called Uncork Conversation.
Facts.
Sponsored by Old Sons and Friends.
Yeah.
Let me uncork it.
Ooh. I like that.
Available now in all platforms.
That shit sounded like a soundboard.
That is a soundboard clip. Ooh. Yeah. So as you're on the end over here, I might have you put everything into this here.
Okay.
We're gonna make ourselves a whiskey sour.
Whiskey sours here.
Sour. So you can grab the shot glass.
Shout out to Old Sons real quick. Old Sons Distillery.
So we'll pour.
Yeah.
You know, hold the bottom for me.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll do
making these drinks live on the pod.
4 shots here. Or actually, it's not 4 shots. It's actually double.
It's double. Yeah.
So am I pouring?
Yeah. Pour them in there.
Shout out to Mixology Shack here.
That's right. Oh yeah, get that ASMR in there.
Everyone loves it. You know how many videos I've been asked about this?
Oh yeah,
ASMR.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Really?
It's a lot of
Is that like a? Is it a
For
fetish?
tattooing.
Tattoo ASMR?
Like
Isn't it just a
tattooing.
Tattoo? Wait, how?
It's a buzz, but also it's like they like all the sounds that are included on this. All the sounds that for the latex gloves, from everything.
The latex gloves. They want to hear that.
The plastic.
They want to hear that. Like, damn. Okay.
Oh, you can
The
put
sound of the pencil. The sound of the pencil on the paper when I'm like designing and whatever. They love that. People live for this.
Okay.
You give it to them.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
There must be something called Only Tattoo. You can put all this
Only
stuff on.
Tattoo. Yo, you're saying too much. You're saying too much. Yo. Don't give it away.
Oh, this is plenty.
That's
Damn.
actually fire. Damn.
I'll do one more.
I think we're good.
That's going.
I have to do 8.
Smells like mod.
Uno
Already got
más.
pleasantries.
Stiff upper lip, yo.
It's supposed to be
Over
a.
here.
Uno más.
EAR tattoos over here.
Oh, okay. But I said you're saying too much.
What else am I mixing? Next step.
Next we'll need some simple syrup.
You hear that?
Can we also get
You're saying too much.
I'm sorry, Lorena, but you're gonna have to sip that shot because we're gonna use that for you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna dump this simple syrup in there. Yeah, take that shot. We're gonna need. Can I get one of those big ice cubes per one of these glasses?
So, Mixology Shack, can you describe the process here?
So we just added simple syrup to that. We're also gonna add some what is that? Lemon juice. Throw that in there.
I like that it's labeled here. Good job on the label.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
And then lastly, we've got our egg white.
Egg white. So we've got 1 part egg white, 1 part lemon juice.
In there.
You're making that up. It's kind of close though.
It's close, right?
Perfect.
2 parts whiskey. Okay.
What about the?
That's for garnish at the end, so I'll do all that.
At the end.
Yeah.
All right.
Shake it, boy.
Grazie. Okay. Into the mic.
So I wanted to have this segment right now to talk about what this woman says, which is basically saying that men apparently can't have big booty homegirls.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about this. And I
Okay, I'm gonna go all the way in.
I figured since we have some women in the audience today, it'd be good to have this discussion around women. Like, how do you feel if your man has not just homegirls with?
Do we play the clip first, or do we want to go through that first?
We can play the clip. 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 But.
How dare you have a 2-inch waist, a 40-inch ass, and think you about to be hanging out with my niggas? It's not happening. Right, if I did not know you, you are not hanging out with mine. You ain't hanging out with my nigga, I tell you that.
Y'all don't feel like that's possessive?
It is. Now what?
Exactly. So what? Why, y'all?
Girl, fuck you and your fat ass.
My nigga can't have no fat ass friends.
This is so entertaining.
Over 37 inches.
It's just weird that he was talking to hoes before me. Let me just say that. Like,
you had a life before me.
He should have waited for me. And that shit is weird. Every day I think about that shit and I just be kind of looking at him like, you a slut for real. But I love you.
Me and we were friends now. Like, we're close friends. We cool. And he finally told me, he was like, yeah, while me and you were dating, I fucked your homegirl.
Oh.
Girls that I'm really, really close with. I just found this out. It just be on some weird. They be on weird shit.
Okay. Well, that adds a wrinkle here.
All right.
That adds a little wrinkle.
All right, how do we feel about what we just heard as I'm continuing to finish mixing this beverage here?
Ladies?
Okay. First of all, it's kind of interesting that she mentioned like you cannot have tiny little waist and a fat ass,
right?
And a round booty, and that would be attractive in general because to me it's like that's what it's like attractive, you know. And then you have like a friend who is attractive and be your homegirl, like be friends with your husband, be friends with your boyfriend, like hang out with be your homegirl.
Right.
Let me tell you, it's like I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna be going around and telling Irish boy and be like, you cannot have.
Yeah, that's a little much.
Some attractive, tiny little waist and fat ass friends.
So specific.
You can't do that. It's a little crazy. I feel like it's literally saying insecurity. Like it's just like you're not trusting. First of all, you're not trusting this. You're not trusting your man. You're not trusting your man. You're not trusting your man. Because it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's like you could be, and also you know what? Like you can have a big booty or you whatever, but that doesn't mean that this man's gonna like do anything with you.
It's true. It's true.
Maybe he's not about that.
Yeah. Maybe like little booties.
I mean, it will be a shame because that's what it is.
I don't know.
That's what the real stuff it is.
This guy sounds like the end of Thriller over here.
That was funny.
Kobe, you had something there?
Go ahead.
Hold on. Cheers, everybody.
Oh yeah, cheers.
This is Whiskey Sour.
Shout out to Old Sons Whiskey Sour.
Mind you, $34.95 at the LCBO. You guys can get it there. Also get it online at oldsonsdistillery.ca.
Available now.
Yes.
It looks delicious too. It looks pretty. It's a nice cocktail.
This is delicious.
I can't believe I did this all from sitting right here.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, my guy.
Shout out to Mixology Shack.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mixology Shack.
So yeah, I feel like there were 3 women talking there, and one of them said the real deal.
What's the real deal?
And the woman that started the conversation, she was like, no, you cannot have a fat ass, blah, 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 and she's laughing. And then she was like, if I don't know you, you can't be around my
unknown
man.
fat
That's
ass.
what she read.
Unknown.
If I don't know you, you can't be around my man. Then they all started laughing. And the one girl's like, what do you mean?
Right.
And the other girl's like, exactly, no fat booties.
Yeah.
And then she says, I had a situation.
So
and that was his homegirl.
Right.
But there were other situations that happened prior to and I wasn't privy to. So she said, what is really underneath, you can't have a fat booty friend, in my opinion.
So is it
insert that with anything. Like, what does that mean?
No unknown booties, or is it no like past history booties?
Are you asking me personally?
No unknown.
Yeah.
Are you asking me my opinion personally?
Yeah.
Interesting. No past booties.
Yeah, definitely no past booties.
No past booties.
Is that a rule that past booties are allowed?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Unknown booties. Like Lorena was a big booty unknown friend for a long time.
Thank you.
I had no problem with that. You know what I mean? And now she's my big booty friend too.
Right.
Thank you.
Damn, nigga.
I think there's, as long as boundaries are being respected and there's like a reason or a purpose there that's not extra or reaching, like it's an appropriate relationship, I don't have a problem with that. I don't care what they look like because I know he's not going anywhere and I'm not going anywhere. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
I think
but past booties is absurd.
Past booties is another no. That's an easy no.
Past booties is kind of crazy.
Past booties make you want to fight.
Past booties is kind of crazy.
But what I wanted what I wanted to say is like this is what I understand the unknown booty being like, and I love that we're just calling it just unknown booty. And past
Unknown
booty. It's just booty. Everything is just booty. So
I smell something fishy. And it's gonna be like
Wow.
Damn, nigga.
My apologies.
I was gonna say that I like to, and I feel like I hope I did this effectively when we started dating.
Right.
But like, especially when it's women, but in general, I like to, when you start dating somebody, introduce to everybody that's important to you.
Exactly.
Who's important to me?
Exactly.
Right.
So you're gonna meet homegirl right now. So it's not like, who the fuck is this?
Exactly.
If it doesn't matter if it's a girl or guy, I just don't want you to have that question. Who the hell is this? If they're important to you, why am I just finding about their existence today?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Also, you cannot just feel some type of way just because maybe, I don't know, like I meet someone's from the boyfriend, the boyfriend side, like his friends. And they're gonna be some attractive
sometimes
girls,
they might look,
And I'm not gonna be like, hey,
she's sexy. You can't date her. You can't
talk to her.
You can't. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no. That says a lot of. I think that says more about you than the older person. For sure, that'd be the insecurity. It's like kind of like it's a reflection of like what how you feel about it.
Sometimes you might be introducing the thought that might have never been there in the first place.
Exactly. And you're gonna be in deep problems.
Absolutely. You might be creating the thought.
You might be telling on your own thoughts.
Damn. Explain that.
I think they didn't hear. They didn't understand it. I don't think they get it.
You gotta bring that back.
I don't think they get it.
Thank you.
She's saying she like pump.
I'm just saying, sometimes you telling yourself by like, what is the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
You try to place your guilty energy on someone else, what they might be thinking too, because you're thinking that.
Oh, like when
it's like liars that think everybody's lying all the time.
Yeah.
Like, all I said was it's sunny outside, and you like, so should I bring an umbrella or not? It's like, what? Do you lie about the weather? Because I would never lie about the sun being out. That's ridiculous.
Lying about booty is
you
crazy.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel like some people gotta always like, well, what are you doing? Let me tell you, let me see what you're doing. Like, well, what are you doing?
True.
Why do you question me every day?
So you're passing on your own.
In my face every day, interrogation style.
That's right.
What's up?
Like her.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Agree.
How do you feel, Brandon?
I feel. Listen, I've gone in the past. I've been like, I've had someone saying like, I don't want you talking to that one.
You're right.
And she had like nice bum. She had nothing. I don't know what it was, but this person is just felt as obliged.
This is an experience from the past.
This is experience from the past.
And and that one was one of your friends already, or
it was a friend. Yeah, it was a friend. It wasn't like a close friend. Like my friend that I do my birthday parties with. That's like someone I know for time. Right. So right now, my current girlfriend makes sure like, hey, you meet this one. You meet. I don't really have too many girlfriends, right? But the ones that I've known for a long time, you're gonna meet them. It's all cool, right? But someone that was just like acquaintance in the past, when the ex be like, no, I don't want you talking that one.
Have you dealt with her before?
Never intimately at all. Just because they felt obliged because they sent like a snapshot on Christmas. I don't know. It was people are just really,
literally
people can just be very very insecure for certain reasons.
Yeah,
and exactly what you said, Coco. It's probably a reflection of them.
If it was one person and not every person, may I say that perhaps a woman can see a woman's intention better than a man.
That's true.
And that could be an example.
That's also true. That is facts.
I don't want to give her credit, but I hear you.
Else with more, the closer level of intimacy.
Exactly.
But she was tripping off this one person. A snapshot on Christmas is a little. It could be like a wink.
It could be.
It could be something.
That could be considered a wink.
It's the same one that turned Brandon into an intern.
Hey.
Damn.
So she's wrong. She's dead wrong.
Brampton's finest.
Hey, shut up, Gary Trent Jr. Hey, shut up, Gary Trent. Hey, you shut up, Gary Trent Jr.
We stand strong for me.
Oh man.
Hey, Gary, she wasn't making this far into the podcast anyway.
Like we said, earlier on,
we deep down.
When we just started this podcast, around like the 45-minute mark, I remember we would look at the clock and be like, all right, only the real ones are listening at this point. Let's say whatever we want now.
Scary hours. But to that point, though, I feel like as a man or woman, whatever the situation is, you always know what the other gender is thinking. So you can always have that intuition of like, oh, this guy is up to no good, or this woman is up to no good. Like they got other motives, other intentions.
And you know what? It may be not the case that I said. Let's say in the case of my significant one, it's like I trust him.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the hell.
You don't trust them.
this other person fucking doing. You know.
Yeah.
So like I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like I can see it from a mile away.
Yeah.
That someone's gonna
I'm
get into your
warning you.
pants.
It's actually a warning. I'm not being insecure about it. I'm just warning you.
It's just a warning.
You're up, neck roll.
Right. I'm not asking. Damn. I'm telling you.
She's coming for you.
Don't trust that bitch. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, you gotta shut that shit down, bro.
Yo, I want okay, as you guys get older, do you find that your relationships with the opposite sex, how do I phrase this? So your friendships with the opposite
distilled.
sex, they decrease?
They've been
so
distilled.
like you'll probably have some like real ones, you know, the ones that been like your day ones, but like you're not really adding more.
They've been distilled because I feel like there might have been earlier on, and I'm speaking like maybe early 20s, where like whether you're single or not, I feel like sometimes people might have had relationships with people that they shouldn't have had relationships with. Where even if you didn't go as far as like cheating or anything like that, there was a level of cheating that might have that would not be tolerated in a real relationship.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you're getting to the point of like, all right, marriage, this is my real core friend group.
Yeah,
they're not going to be around, and I think women, men, like I've distilled my friend group. Period. Like I don't have fluff. I don't have that homie that I used to call when I was downtown with no motive, because I knew he was down to party.
Exactly.
Like I didn't know that. Like there's no other scenario that I would have hung out with that dude other than partying. So I don't need that guy in my life.
Right.
So in general, I feel like it gets distilled. I don't know how you guys feel.
As I said to a friend of mine the other day, because you know we are already like, I don't know about you guys. I mean, I'm quite sure you guys are probably on the same page here. My friends, and mostly all my friends are now like middle 30s to like 40s, you know?
Yeah.
So everyone already know, they have already their priorities in life. They already have like responsibilities. We're all busy. We're all making that money. We're out there doing our thing. But that being said, is like, I told this friend of mine the other day, I'm like, I have no energy for new friends.
Yeah.
I already have all the friends, and you know what? This is something that have been happening, like obviously towards like the years.
Yeah.
I already have built the relationships, and I would say, I dare to say that it will last. They will last, a lifetime. So my friends that I know that is gonna be, I don't know, 10 years from now, and I'm like, hey, bitch, like it's my friend.
Yeah.
But including new people, like having like new people, I'm not saying it cannot happen.
Right.
I cannot say it can happen. Sometimes you tomorrow you go out there and you meet someone amazing. You're like, where have you been?
Yeah. No, it's fact.
It's like why we're not friends for such a long time.
True.
I'm not saying no, but it's very rare. It's it's almost like I would say like 1 in a million, because now like I know who are my real ones and who comes through, and then who I know. This is what you said. Back in the day, I said, all this bunch of friends. It's like, and believe me, I live that. As a tattoo artist, also you made the money, you live the fast life, you met all these people on the scene, on the clubs, and the this and the that. It's like, and it happened to me that as soon as I stopped paying for the Dom Perignon bottle and the VIP and the this and that, they were like no friends. But it wasn't because I didn't have no more money. It's just that I made the decision of step out of that zone.
And your friends.
And then I realized, like, where are you?
Exactly.
Where are you at? And then when they try to be like, hey girl, I miss you, I'm like, bitch, please. I'm like, you just want me to pay for your goddamn bottle.
That's it.
You want me to take you, to see a champagne poppy.
They want that Duce.
So, it's like at this point, at 36, I'm like, you know what? I know who my friends are. Like, I know who my friends are, and I know who I can be like, anytime, any moment, I can pick up the phone and be like, hey, Chuck, what's up? Listen, some shit's going down.
Right.
Like, or like, this is the situation. I would never call you if it wasn't something, that. And I know, the person will come through.
Yeah. And I feel like all of my friends, like, are people that all the people that I call friends these days are people that I can have those real conversations about my life. And vice versa. I kind of expect that you feel comfortable enough that you can say something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then on the other side of that conversation, though, because Coco and I were talking about this, and I don't know if this is like a post-COVID thing or like we're in our 30s bag thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been harder to be receptive. I feel like I'm less receptive to new. You kind of mentioned this a little bit. So say I'm at a bar and somebody with great energy or like is just basically showing me like, yo, hey, I'm trying to enter your realm, whatever that fucking means.
Yeah.
And my immediate reaction is like, please stop fucking talking to me.
Hold on.
Don't talk to me.
Hold on.
But I feel like that wall doesn't necessarily have to be as strong as I currently have it at.
That's all
I'm not sure how you guys feel. How do you feel?
I don't know. I feel like, because I feel that same way. I feel like I'm a bit guarded as well, but you also got to protect your peace and have that discernment. Like, okay, what is this person? Are they genuine? Yeah. Do they really want to be a friend? Are they a good person? Like, you got to go through those questions and ask yourself, because not everyone has good intentions. Yeah.
You know and you know what? It takes time to actually, like, let's say, know if this person, I mean, in my opinion, it's like, because I'm that person, I'm like, what do you want? What are you doing here? Who are you?
Right.
Because, you know, and it happened to me often also because of the whole like cloud on the Instagram. A lot of the things that like it's been very difficult and to me to even like come to a peace with this and be like, you know what, Lorena, like some people wishes they want the cloud and they want you to post them on like Instagram and they want to be like post and ta-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? No. I'm only posting on my social media, on my platform, or like whatever I do is like I will decide who goes and who doesn't.
Right.
Because it happens often that it's like, can you do this? I feel bad sometimes, you know, when it comes to like businesses and stuff because you know, it happened that a lot of people ask me for like support, but then I'm only one woman.
You're one person, yeah.
Only one person. I can only do so much. So it happened often that, you know, and you know, it's not that I don't want to, but it's just that it's not the moment, or you know, it's like I don't have that relationship with the person to be like, hey, I'm gonna post you on my social media, you know? Or something.
Too. You're a business.
And also
that shit costs. If you were a brand, that shit costs money.
It does.
I tell people, and I joke about this all the time. I said, hey, listen, and this is only me. I'm a local artist. I'm a local artist that obviously I'm on top of social media, on top of like my marketing, on top of like being out there, doing articles, magazines, this and that. Imagine if you actually were like fucking famous. That you were like out there, you know, internationally and this and that, and like you have no life. Everyone wants to be your friend. It's like, no, your life is over. You know what? I want to sit down on the food court and have my food in peace with my friends. I don't want it to go somewhere and be like someone literally recognizing me. It happened before. I have my moments that I'm like, how the fuck is this?
Right.
You know, like how? But it happened, and then I said, "Oh God!" And I'm not even fucking famous. Imagine if that was someone that actually was like famous. I don't know how they.
Their social battery. Listen, your social battery can only take so much.
I don't know.
Sometimes when people, when I'm really sorry about that. When
stop banging on the damn phone.
My bad. I'm really excited to be in the Appetite podcast. When people come up to you and continue talking at bar, whatever it may be in general, I'm like, do you have friends, man? Like in my mind, sometimes like you like have your own people. Like I get it, but sometimes I just cannot take it. I'm always used to be the nice guy talking to you, joking part, and so on and so forth. But like your social battery can only go so far.
That's right. And
that's true. Your people that you know for a long time, like you don't need that because it's already natural.
And, I think what you're also, and maybe this is saying similar or the same thing that you're saying, but I feel like the energy exchange is real, and I feel like sometimes I don't feel like giving you mine. I don't feel like it's worth taking your energy. I don't think I want that. You know. So
do you remember the first time that we met? Do you remember this? Or you don't remember this? Because I mean, it's been years now, but I remember perfectly, so I can tell you. I can tell you.
It was 2020. You came to my house, no?
This is before COVID, like
no, it was COVID, no?
No,
we met before COVID.
Before COVID.
Yeah, because we potted during COVID, and you had already met her before.
It's like literally, no, you don't remember.
No, I met you during COVID.
During COVID, no.
You came to the house. I met you through my mom.
I just literally, I casually went to pick up some sourdough from your mother.
That was in COVID?
No, that was before. That was before COVID. Then COVID started right away. Like COVID happened.
Okay,
it was like 2019.
Oh yeah, because it was cold. It was cold.
It was cold. So I remember saying, I said, "Hey, what's up?" And your mom was like, "Yeah, my son is here." I'm like, Bring him out.
Because I remember I was in
Bring
my
him
room and
out.
she's like, you gotta come upstairs to meet my tattoo
And I
artist.
said, you have to say hello and this and that, and you literally came out. I could feel that you were like, who the fuck is this? But like at the same time,
And I
kept it casual, and I was like, and I remember you were doing laundry. I'm like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, laundry? Is everything good with the laundry?
Hilarious.
What's up?
Because and I think let's go back to it because I know for sure my energy was guarded because in the context of meeting,
it was guarded.
If you know my mom, she has a lot of friends, a lot of people that she knows, and I'm like, who is this person?
But you know what? It's a spring moment. So you'll be in the middle of doing your laundry.
Exactly.
Meet my tattoo artist.
And I'm like, I haven't shaved my head. I look like a mess.
Exactly. No, he did. He was like, home mode, doing laundry.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, hey, what's up? So you're doing laundry? Like, just put the basket over there. Come
Girl,
on,
he
come
blocked that
outside.
right out.
Like, come outside.
But you know what's funny? It's like the first time I met Shaq, like back in uni, that was the kind of vibe I got from you too. I was like, I don't know about this guy.
Are we all saying I've just kind of always been this way?
Shaq's always been that way.
He's always kind of been this way because I didn't
You're
know,
guarded.
I don't even remember how we first met. But I remember seeing you around No, he is though super guarded because I remember like I didn't really know you. I met you through like probably like Brandon and like the.
But
rest
even
of
when I met him, this nigga's guarded too.
It was kind of different. Yeah.
He's guarded.
And I was like, oh.
Hashtag guarded.
Look at Wiz Khalifa.
Everyone's using the same word guarded, but like, can we say more words? Like, what do you mean?
Protected his energy.
That's what I felt.
It was like,
no, it was very
He didn't open up right away. You didn't open up right away.
He was
kind of
reserved.
like,
Guys, listen, Shaq was a reserved man. And next thing when you start getting to know him, like, this man likes Juicy J and likes to drink gin just like me. It's crazy. I didn't know that was a thing when I first met you. I thought you were just like regular, smegular guy likes anime and stuff like that. But you end up being like anime kind of guy. But he's just a regular dude.
Yeah.
And long story short, I'm like, look at us now, bonded, and like being amazing together. So you know what I mean? It's like kind of. Also, it's undeniable that the energy that obviously you have, Coco has, like I have, Patrick, whoever is like, and that was something that I honestly felt 100% on your wedding. That everyone was on the same page. That is very difficult.
In unison.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's very difficult. Yeah. Everyone was on the same page. I didn't know your relatives. When some of your relatives, I didn't know.
You met like 95, 98% of the people was new. Yeah.
We ended singing. We were high. We were high. We were smoking joints. We were like on the terrace of the hotel having drinks, having pre-pussy shots.
Inside jokes, apparently.
Pre-pussy shots. Shout out to the lady. Oh my God! Even the waiter was dancing with us.
I posted a video.
I posted the video, and it was amazing. Like how everyone we were singing like good 90s R&B. We were like, the energy. Everyone was on the same page.
I woke up with the spins, and Kurt Parker was playing my mind. Kurt Parker was playing my head at the same time.
Your elbows up? Your elbows up?
I was worn out, but the same song was playing in my mind. So great energy, man. Amazing wedding.
That's amazing.
So you see, we're friends.
Yeah, that was a good conversation.
Los amigos.
Definitely. Appreciate you.
Shout out to old songs. Shout out to
Salud.
Yes.
Cheers, everyone.
I killed this. I want to make another one. It's just so good.
Yes. It's actually really good.
And I mean, these conversations are meant to be both sweet and spicy, which is a couple of the words that they use to describe their own whiskey.
100%.
So it can either be spicy, starting off with how women say that men can't have big booty homegirls.
Damn.
Or it can be sweet and start talking about how we met.
Today it was both. Became friends. Yeah?
Today it was both. It was both sweet and spicy. That was amazing.
I like girls. Yeah.
Where do we go from here?
You got some stuff. I don't know where you want to go, bro.
Let's go to Snoop.
Let's go with Snoop.
I gotta talk about Snoop because that was
Uncle Snoop.
So if you were on social media or existed on planet Earth earlier this week, you heard that Snoop Dogg had allegedly said he was done with weed, and what he actually said, what he actually did was he posted this still. It was black and white. he had the prayer hands up, and he said, "After much consideration and conversation with my family, I've decided to give up smoke. Please respect my privacy at this time." And then it has a Snoop Dogg signature.
Yes.
Before I give you my advertising brain.
Yeah.
What did you guys think when you first saw this?
I'm about to do the same thing, my guy. I'm about to do the same thing.
I
realized, or after when I heard those the hoax, I'm like, I'm right back on it with y'all.
This man went Meek Mill on it, bro.
Grammar.
Yeah, exactly. Grammar. Teacher. What about you, Pat?
I knew it was false, bro. I was like, come on, bro. It's Snoop. Snoop ain't never given up smoking.
This guy
forgot about Dre. Forgot about grammar.
Listen.
What did you think?
Listen, don't get me wrong. For starters, like to start with, I gotta say, like, I love him.
Yeah,
I gotta say, you gotta love Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
You know, like if you don't like Snoop, I done reels with him. Like I've combined like stuff with Snoop. I absolutely love this man. He's a genius. We were talking before about the music.
Yeah.
This is a very good example of like how he take like the ocean and and he always come out with some stuff that you like. It blows you away.
Yeah.
And the shows and the stuff, even like his persona is just so iconic. I can, you know, you can keep your eyes off this guy.
Yeah.
But that being said, he is also like an icon for, you know, the puff pass.
Equals weed.
For the puff pass.
Yeah.
And we have seen him so many times, even like high on like reality shows with the Martha Stewart show.
Yeah,
and you know, we have seen him, you know, doing all these things. So it's very hard. It's kind of like surreal to say, okay, so you're gonna stop now, like just like that.
So yeah, I felt the same thing.
¿Qué pasó, amigo?
Hey.
So I felt the same thing immediately. As soon as I heard it, I was like, okay, health issues. Fuck.
Right.
I can't deal with Snoop on some health shit right now.
Right.
I don't like it. But then I read it again, and I honestly that entire day I was rereading that shit.
Yeah.
And exactly. So I reread it a few times, and then I'm like, this is a weird way to phrase this. After much consideration, conversation with my family, I've decided to give up smoke. I don't think that there's a weed smoker in the world that would have phrased it like that. To say, I am done smoking weed. That shit doesn't even make sense.
Anything, right?
Yeah. I've outed my final joint, or something. You say something. I don't know.
Backwoods have
Also, a whole like black and white like photo with like praying hands position. It just gives you some, you know. It's like so it's like a spiritual kind of vibe. You know, it's like, you know, by the Holy Spirit. Blah blah blah. I'm stopping.
So
right
when
now.
I started doubting this was when I like the way he said give up smoke. I'm like, that does not sound like weed.
Right.
And then I saw the signature. Which is the same signature on his weed products for his brand. Dog Pounds.
Oh, this is deep.
So
this guy did his research.
I was like, oh shit, is this guy coming out with edibles? Is that what this is? I immediately, I'm like, rollout. It's a rollout. I started playing Ludacris.
Is this like a marketing thing? It's like a marketing.
I see what you did there.
Roll out.
Big two.
I see what you did there.
You know?
Is this like a marketing? You know, like a marketing, or like, you know, something that's like, oh hey, he's gonna use this now and like turn it into like some merch.
So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, he's gonna sell something. I just didn't know what the thing was.
Right.
And he has done it before. You know, he has done some type of shit.
He sells everything.
You know what I mean? So
I don't know who sells more, him or Shaquille O'Neal.
No,
I don't know.
He's just like he's just like Yeah, exactly. Just like Shaq, he'll sell anything. So I saw this, and then he came out with, and I did see this eventually on LinkedIn because that shit will pop up on mine.
Of course, it pops up on your LinkedIn.
Yeah, it was a rollout for a new a grill.
Oh, I thought it was a vape.
It was a grill.
Okay.
It was a grill, and fuck, where is it?
I thought it was a vape. Damn.
No. If it was a vape, it would make even more sense.
Yeah.
It was a grill, and this was done by the Martin Agency, so I'll give them their credit. But for the solo stove,
it's no rethink.
It's no rethink. for the Solo Stove, where they were just like super excited about this. Like they were celebrating this on LinkedIn. They're like, oh, the Solo Stove has 14,000 times more mentions than it did the day before. Wow. Blah blah blah. All of that because everybody was concerned. Meek Mill was posting saying, I'm done too. Other celebrities are saying, I'm with you.
This made national news, bro. This made, I was listening to the 6 o'clock news. They were covering in this like
but do you think that
thing.
But do you think that someone like him is gonna do this and then just nothing else is gonna, or like other people gonna be like, me too, gonna like, here I am, you know.
So that happened, and I'm like, what was disappointing is that he wasted this rollout on a grill.
Yeah,
like you could have.
It's about
so what is this like a George Foreman grill?
I don't care. I just don't care.
Why'd you look at me like that?
It's a smokeless grill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like George Foreman. Like,
so it's more like AI powered grill. It's gonna be more so. It's a fire.
It's a fire pit without smoke, like smokeless fire pit, basically.
Oh. So he wasted it on that. So and I was talking to weed smokers all week
because of this.
Yeah, I wore a Snoop Dogg shirt.
Was there like a convention where you guys have like what happened?
We all met. So we all met.
Did you all meet at like Queen's Park or like where'd you guys meet? Yeah, you have a forum?
We have a forum.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
so
mostly telepathic. We just and then we just lock in with a blunt.
Yo. This dude that I met was just like, honestly, I'm really like, I broke the news to him because he was just like, you heard, because I was wearing a Snoop Dogg shirt and he's like, damn, you heard? And I'm like, listen, bro.
Wait, was this like Snoop Dogg passing? Like, that's crazy, bro. The man's alive, bro.
Is he the one that weed smoke? What the freak? Weed smoking the most prevalent in hip hop ever.
Yeah,
he's one.
And when that happened,
in pop culture, he's up there.
So you felt that when he like said he's off, but you're like, oh my god, not
for a second. But when my grammatical nuances kicked in, I was like,
Okay, think about it. When you think of weed, who do you think of? There's like Snoop Dogg,
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson doesn't even come to mind real quick for me. It's like Bob Marley, Snoop Dogg.
There's 4 of them.
Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa for sure.
There's 4 of them. That's it.
Willie Nelson,
Cheech,
like
and then
maybe
Chong. 6 people.
Yeah.
And Cheech and Chong counts as like one person.
That's like one person. Yeah. Seth Rogen. I gotta add Seth.
So
Rogen.
not on that level.
Hey.
Seth Rogen. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So when I think it's disappointing to hear, and I like a couple of the people that I was speaking to, they were just like, I hate when celebrities play with your trust like that, and it feels like they really fucked up the relationship. So now I can't just go off of what you're saying anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
And this kind of fucked it up for a few people.
Yeah. So what if he actually does eventually at some point have to quit? Are we gonna believe him? Is he the
wolf? Honestly, I don't care.
This guy's smoking way too much.
Do you think at this point that someone like him, like literally,
no. He's gonna go to if Willie Nelson's like what, twice his age? Like
Willie Nelson's out there.
Snoop's gonna be smoking until he's like forever. Like
So I don't think it's something that it will like in reality like happen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Coming from him,
I don't think.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I don't know. I dream with this moment. I am dead serious when I'm telling you this. I'm dead serious when I'm telling you that. Have you seen like those moments that he was about to like go on stage? They have like the bodyguards, like they have security, whatever, and he's literally like puff passing, and people is like, you take that joint. If Snoop Dogg is passing you this joint, you have to do it.
Yes.
I don't know. I think it's like heresy if you don't do it. Yeah, you gotta do it. And
Brandon, I don't know. I don't care if you're on a school trip.
I dream with this thing.
I don't care if you're on a school trip. You take that joint.
You take that joint. Homeboy, you take it.
Absolutely. They won't say anything.
Give a fuck.
It's legal. Hey, Snoop Dogg is that.
And I swear, if I like when you think of like which celebrity would you ever like want to meet this and that, I'm like, this motherfucker is like
he's
one
up
of my
there.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay, wait.
Hold on. Great question.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. 500,000 or dinner with Snoop Dogg?
I don't want dinner with Snoop Dogg. I want a smoking session with Snoop Dogg.
Smoking with Snoop Dogg.
$500,000, because then I could still pay Snoop $20,000, and I know he'll fly in to smoke with me because he'll do anything for $1.
Exactly.
And he'll give me the whole nephew vibes and everything. I might even invite a couple extra LA people just to make him feel extra comfortable.
Let's go to Harbor 60. You're all good, bro.
Yeah, you gotta pay him for an IG post. He'll pull up.
Exactly. Exactly.
Agree.
Jeez.
I think I don't know. I'm kind of content with where we're at. Is there anything else that we didn't touch that we would like to touch?
Hey yo!
Wow, what?
What did you just say?
Party this, man. You know what? Meg Thee Stallion's proud.
Wow.
But I don't really know if that's something you want to talk about.
Megan.
I'm content. I'm content off the Stallion. I'm good.
Anything coming up for you?
Free tour.
Because I know you like to go and travel and do tattoos sometimes, but I know you're just traveling in general.
Yeah, I am traveling soon. I mean, we were talking about this before. I'm traveling soon, like to Colombia, obviously for my year refurbishment. Have you noticed? Have you even noticed? Since podcast número uno that I have done with you, because this is like what, three,
yeah.
So have you noticed that we did the one that it was like we actually did we name it like touched by an angel or like being touched by an angel or something? We talk about this. We talk about this. So sometimes the first podcast that we talk about this is like we've been bringing this whole thing, with the whole like the plastic surgery, the trips, the girls getting all these BBLs. It's like these BBLs are other hand. It's like size don't match the booty. So it's like I can't. But that being said, I do love traveling, and I have 2 more trips before the year ends.
Hey. Get it.
And then I'm thinking, obviously, do a one more, because I like to start the new year with a boom. Hey. So I always like to be like, okay, let's maybe get ready to go somewhere. We were thinking Cuba. We were talking about
Cuba. Yeah. Do it up.
I go to my hometown.
I like that.
Puerto Plata.
Puerto Plata is DR. Dominicano. Amigo.
Unless we went to Cuba. Cayo Largo.
Gorgeous. Paradise.
Yeah. ATV place.
But besides the whole thing about the Colombia, whatever, like Colombian myths about like, people going there, and a lot of people in Canada, it's not a secret, a lot of people fly to Colombia to get like enhancements. Doing some plastic surgery, getting some stuff done here and there, some touch-ups here and there. Besides that, it is by far one of my favorite countries in South America to visit.
Nice.
The vibe, the music, the food, the scene, the whole thing. It's just it helped me to just like completely unwind, completely go there and enjoy my time, and then just recharge and then go back to Canada, because that's part of it. This is a big part of like why I travel a lot. Yeah. Because as an artist, I mean, you gotta keep yourself like happy, creative, in that energy. If you burned out, that's it. That's the end of it. These creative juices are not gonna go nowhere. So part of that is that's why I continue to travel. And for some reason, I'm telling you, Colombia have been for me that place. I like that. Even though obviously I'm like Caribbean 100%, baby. Caribbean vibes 100%.
Okay.
But that being said, for that and a lot of work, I have some commission work because I've been doing a lot of also interior decor.
Yeah, I saw you painting last night.
Yes, I have to deliver this painting next week, so I better hurry up. So I'm doing some decor for commission, like artwork and interior design for like commercial and residential interior decor. Nice. So usually large scale, like commercial, colorful, bright, texture, a bunch of stuff, fun stuff. But it keeps me very, very busy. And hey, you guys too, because literally I had the longest day. I tattooed the whole day, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I had a podcast.
Big up.
And then we've got our wedding gift by you, which is we got a tattoo session soon at some point.
I told you guys, I was like, we gotta figure it out because that was like, honestly, first of all, because it comes from me. It's something that I'm making. I like it.
I love how you told us like At the wedding party, at the reception?
Because, no, I'm that
You're
serious.
like, my gift to you, big tattoo.
My gift to you, big tattoo. First of all, because I know it's a good gift, it's a, whatever, all that stuff. Like we're not naive here or like ignorant of the fact that a good tattoos is gonna cost you some dollars.
It's facts. It's facts.
But that being said, but that being said, good for me. That being said, also it's something that because it's specifically both of you, and I know you both of you, and I care so much for both of you and love you both of you. I think it was like the best choice, and at that time, and like saying like this is my gift. This is my gift. This is a permanent gift that is created by me, by my hands to you. To you guys.
Yeah, because people are gonna be like, "Oh, what is this?"
Exactly.
Look, my friend Lorena did this for my wedding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if it's kind of like when my mom tells people like, "My daughter did this," this is my daughter. It's cute. It's cute, but also, it's just because it's the best. It was the best way for me to be like, "This is mine.
Yeah.
This is coming from me to you guys." So we gotta set that up.
And if you were.
So I was gonna ask you ever do animation? I think you'd be a great animator too.
A great animator.
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
that's not her job, but that's
first of all, now that I have this Irish man boyfriend who is an animator, I had like a good inside look to this, and let me tell you, my friend. I don't know how this man does this. This job is like
it's time, very a lot.
He explained me, obviously, I got some good insights in regards like what he does. He got some good insights in regards to what I do. And both we agree. I'm like, I would never do what you're doing. I would never, we're both creative.
Respect
to him. Respect to Connor.
I literally teach animation
because it's
you do.
I teach animation.
It's crazy.
So it'd be great to have him as a guest.
It's crazy. I could design. I mean, obviously, I design, I paint, like this and that, and all that stuff. But like animation,
it's a lot of work.
Animation is something else. And you had to really be like passionate about it to be actually. I mean, first of all, to be a good animator, and to second of all, to pursue that as your career. So
yeah, both creative. I love that.
And then if people are looking to get their tattoos done by you, they would go to Instagram,
you can check. Yeah, you can check all social media platforms at IndigoArtTattoos.
Yes.
At IndigoArtTattoos.com website.
Yeah. And if you are looking. This guy loves it.
So funny.
He's loving it like McDonald's.
I don't know how to plug a teacher, but I don't think you plug that.
Yeah, plug a teacher.
You don't plug that.
Listen, if you need my basketball teams to do well and be able to break the 1-2 press and win the championship, we're in tier 1, so we're gonna make sure.
Tier 1, big deal.
Yeah, let's go paycheck. So let's win, fam.
Yes.
That's it. No, other than that, no, everything's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to say. Thank you guys for coming. This has been amazing. Appreciate you guys for joining us today. I gave Patrick too much to drink, so we had to go to the washroom for this moment. Again, shout out to our sponsors, Crawler. So you can follow them at Drink Crawler. Old Sons Brewery. You can check them out, oldsonsbrewery.ca. Order yourself a bottle of some stiff upper lip. Crawler's got the flavors. Stiff upper lip got the... Yes. Sure.
Available now.
Tell them. I love that you guys are just doing it.
I'm like available now.
Yes, available now. Online for sure.
Yes. This was delicious. I like this.
It was great.
Thank you.
That was both of them.
I ran out of lime juice, so it's a problem. That's Patrick's job because
this guy is done.
Yes. I got something to tell you all, but I can't tell you right now. But don't forget to follow at PDJ. Dennis. You already know what it is, and stay tuned to IKEA for some more lives, because I will be on IKEA Live at some point in the future, but that's all I can really say about it.
Can't say anything right now.
Can't say anything right now.
Confidential.
Shut like shot.
It's me, dog. Bye.
It's one thing announcement, but I can't give you an announcement.
Every time, that's Patrick.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Monday.
Monday. Funniest thing I've ever heard.
I like that. That's it's way funnier.
Why I'm thinking that it said Monday. I said Monday, but I mean in my ear, like this is what I'm listening.